Yo, what's going on YouTube? So, wanted to make this quick little trade recap for PM session. So, I had to skedaddle and get my ears lowered, aka haircuts. So, I was not able to pay attention to charts too much later in PM session. But let me give you guys a full outlook here before I break down this trade. So, we took a trade on NQ to end the day. It was a small little 1-2 risk to reward winner. I turned my executions on. Someone asked about my executions. I just did one contract here on NQ on my Top Step account, and then fired away the entry on MetaTrader. And then this is where I got out, 15,471.5. So as this was pulling down from this fair value gap, I just closed it. Just because to me it was looking like we were maybe going to just react down to here, and it's getting late in the day. You have to have your positions closed by 3:10 Central, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm in Central Time. So I just figured I'll secure it, makes up for the loss and then some from this morning. So that was fine with me. And then as far as MetaTrader goes, what I did is I took a partial here when we first got into the gap. And then as price sold off here, we reacted off of this fair value gap, came back, broke this high. That's when I took a second partial, and then it came back down, chopped back up, and then right around here, I believe, in this candle is when I just alerted the Discord and I said I'm closing it, or I said get out whenever you would like, but then I got out. So yeah, this was the trade. So before I get into all of that, let me show you guys just some context. So here's my Discord, and let's see. So I said, oh, someone was sending charts. I said, yeah, I'm not choosing to put risk on anywhere in this internal range until something really clear presents itself. So then at 1:39 p.m. Central, so 2:39 Eastern, I sent this chart. It was side-by-side ES and NQ, but I'm looking mainly at NQ here, and I marked out this 3-minute fair value gap. Say, hey guys, about to leave for a haircut. Won't be able to monitor this, but I would watch this 3-minute fair value gap. Don't enter right away, but if it respects and offers a bullish PD array on the M1, I would say you're good to go. If it disrespects, wait for bullish PD array to form after lunch lows are taken. Then I sent this chart, and basically I said this would be the only short opportunity that I'm entertaining on NQ, would be if we push up. We already had taken lunch highs at this point, but push up and then react, give us a bearish PD array off of that fair value gap, still on the 3-minute time frame. And I said this is the only short opportunity that I would be interested in. So then shortly after, my haircut got done, 2:31 Central, so 3:30 Eastern. Yo, haircut complete. I'm driving back home. The weekly fair value gap got hit on ES. So this is, if you guys, again, watched my video earlier in the week about daily bias, I literally went over ES. And I talked about how my next draw on buy side is up here. However, on my mouse is freaking out. However, I wanted to see a draw down to this weekly fair value gap first. I had said that on the session or on the video. So go back, rewatch it. And I've been preaching that all week that we were coming down here. I'll be honest, obviously you're going to watch this and say, why'd you take longs in the morning then? I didn't expect it to hit today. But I've been thinking this is where we're going to draw to first this week. So that video actually is right here, finding daily bias. So I went over this at the beginning of the week on Sunday. And anyway, so we hit that. Let's drop back down here. Let's get back over. At that same time on NQ, we had worked down finally to that 3-minute gap that I told the Discord about before I left for my haircut. And then we formed this nice SMT divergence. So because we had this SMT, I did not wait for a market structure shift, which would have been here. Didn't wait for a market structure shift. Fired away at this fair value gap. Stopped below the low. Looking at ES, looks like you really wouldn't have had an opportunity to do it. So, but SMT rules, you want to get the weak, the stronger of the two, right? If you're getting long. So yeah, really simple trade setup. The SMT was really the main thing, but yeah, we tapped into this weekly just barely. I think we'll dive deeper into it yet. Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, so this was overall the trade setup, and nice little 1-2 to close the day off. I did leave a runner, by the way, to this high, but I closed it. I left a runner. I had taken 2 partials on MetaTrader. I only had 1 contract on Top Step, so I got in and out with a 1-2 and made back my losses with a little bit of profit from this morning. And yeah, that is the overall trade setup. No, might as well, since we're here, I'll give you guys a little. Like I said, I think we could head lower. Yet I think we could dig a little bit deeper into that gap. I'm gonna go to 1 chart for right now, guys. While we're here, I'll just give you guys a little, like, not a market review or anything, but maybe like a little forecast, since my forecasting skills have served me well so far this week. Minus the that's why we tried getting short, by the way. Yesterday I was trying to target all these lows. And it came after session, after New York session is when the move finally happened, which is just crazy. But nothing we can really do about that. So looking at ES here, like I said, I think we could still possibly dig down into here. I'm not going to give any like concrete forecasts until tomorrow morning for New York session, because I need to see what overnight session does. I need to see what London does. But I would like to see us dig deeper into here overnight. I would like that. I would like for news to come out tomorrow morning. And drive us lower. I would like that. Because then my bias is so clear, it's not even funny. My bias is easily bullish. And that doesn't mean it's going to be right, but I'm saying my bias is very clear then. And that's when I'm happiest, is when my bias is super clear, no ambiguity whatsoever. Like, I know exactly where I think price is going to go. And at the start of the week, I said, once we get here, I think we're going here, and probably here as well. But once we get here, I think we're going here. That's what I think. And I would expect, at the very least, maybe we do dig down all the way through this gap, and we would expect this up close or down close candle to hold. We would expect this to hold. If we're in bullish order flow, this should not be disrespected. We could wick into it for sure, but I would expect it to hold. I have no idea how far it'll come down. I'm not trying to pick a bottom. I'm just saying we came down here to mitigate. So we'll see where we go from here. But yeah, that's really it for now. Like I said, we'll see where we're at for London session. I'm sorry, not London. After London session, coming into New York session tomorrow morning. Obviously, what it does from now till then, I don't really care. But what I would like to see would be that dig deeper into there. And then, yeah, after that, guys, 1 hour time frame perspective here. You know, obviously, we're going to have to get some chopping around going on, form some structure, create a nice little bullish market structure shift on the 15, the 1 hour, which will eventually lead to 4 hour and then some. But we have to obviously get structure to form first before any of that even gets close to happening. So with that being said, once we do get that going on, obviously pretty simple and easy targets. Buy side here. Opening range gap, high still left open. We got a gap from yesterday from right after the session, still partially open. Redelivery to new week opening gap of this current week. Obviously a bunch of internal sell buy side up here. This buy side's a little bit more low resistance on NQ. As you guys can see, these highs are, you know, like a trend line. So trend line liquidity progressively lower. This is a little bit more high resistance once you get up into here, because you see these like punches higher taking out internal liquidity. So probably a little sticky point in here, I would imagine. But to me, this right here is going to be a nice low resistance liquidity run on both ES and NQ. And then once we get up here, we'll just, you know, we'll have to see how much power we have getting through there to go take out the weekly buy side. But yeah, we shall see where we are at, guys. But yeah, that was the trade from PM session. Not too shabby whatsoever. That makes my record on the week currently 4 wins, 2 losses, and 2 break-even trades. The second trade from this morning, very easily could have been considered a winning trade. Our take profit one was missed just ever so gently. But I didn't take a partial, so I'm not going to count that as a win, unfortunately. So, yeah, 4 wins, 2 losses, 2 break-even trades so far this week. Summer months been a little bit rough. Really, it feels rough mainly because the bias hasn't really been all that super clear. The price action has been iffy on many days, but no excuses. Market is still delivering like it always does. It's just a little bit harder to interpret, if anything. But yeah, guys, hope your week is going well. Feel free to sound off in the comments if you guys also took this trade, or if you were watching market during PM, or just how you did today in general. Obviously, if you were short, you probably made a lot of money today if you got short early in AM session. So yeah, plenty of opportunities still to be had, even though it's summer months, and all things considered, guys. But with that, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.